welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time, welcome. Super excited today. I'm currently at the Oasis Lounge here at the Motala International Airport. And yeah, so I am going to be flying, it's been a while, British Airways, flying from Lagos all the way to London Heathrow Terminal 5. So I'm super excited. I can't remember the last time I flew British Airways, to be honest, but I'm flying in their premium economy cabin. So I actually wonder what they call World Traveler Plus. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, so that should be good. So let me talk through a little bit about my check-in. British Airways check-in started around 5 p.m. I literally left my house around 3:30, so it took me an hour and a half to get here. Actually, it took me less than that, like an hour, and I had to wait for 30 minutes. Thankfully, obviously I'm not flying business class, but I do have the Executive Club bronze membership, which allows me to check in with the business class people, which was amazing because you guys know the queues, the heat in this Lagos airport is second to none. Check-in went well. Actually, my final destination is the USA. I didn't know that you have to do an attestation before you can fly to the US. And British Airways at no point they actually sent me an email about that attestation. All they did was send me email about Verify and stuff, which I did. So check-in was quite, I guess, was quick in the sense that they weighed my luggage. I think premium we allowed 23 kilos. I had only one, and it was like 17 kilos. Probably took like 5-10 minutes to check in. Then after, you get the yellow departure card, and then you meet like DSS, then you meet immigration. Immigration actually was lovely. We had a chat. I actually had a chat with immigration about that viral video about that African American lady that got detained at the airport, and the immigration officer wasn't even aware about it. And we were discussing about how, I was like, she overstayed, and he was like, yeah, like people don't understand that even if you're American, we're going to treat you like an American. Even if you're married to a Nigerian, we're going to treat you like an American. And the immigration officer was basically like, if we Nigerians go to the US or we're married to a US person, how would they treat us? You know what I mean? So he was like, unless the attitude you come at is very like calm or whatever, but if you try and prove a point, like they'll deal with you basically. I'm actually going to share, I asked if I could take a picture of the fines for overstayers. I'm going to put that picture up so you guys can see it. Anyways, I'm at the Oasis Lounge here. I got in here using Priority Pass. I'll leave a link below if you guys want Priority Pass. It's an amazing way for you to enjoy all the global lounges across the world for a decent fee. If you're not flying business class, right? Which I'm not, so this is perfect. What else? So my flight is at 10:15. It was initially at 11:40 or so, but they scaled it early to make it earlier, and they informed me via email about a day or so ago, which I'm actually happy about because I want to leave Lagos as soon as possible. Let me tell you something about going through immigration. There was no queue at all, like hardly anybody on the queue. But it's interesting, when I was checking in, the lady said make sure you check in, like go through immigration right away, because as it gets to like 7-8 p.m. it's gonna be packed there. So I was like, I'm gonna come to the lounge and relax before I actually head off to my plane. So I'm just here chilling, eating. Oasis Lounge, got a drink, and I also ordered some jollof rice and plantain. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just waiting for my food. Yeah. When we arrived at our boarding gate, our bags were checked and security patted us down, after which we sat in the tiny waiting area by the gate. I cannot wait for airlines like British Airways to move to the new terminal at Lagos Airport, because the waiting area is no longer sufficient to hold the amount of people there. On arriving at the premium economy seat, my initial impression was that the seats had a decent legroom space, but I felt the plane wasn't as modern as I expected. So I'll actually pause here to share that the premium offering that I had on my onward flight from London to Los Angeles was phenomenal. The difference was clear. I'll share a video so that you can compare both from side to side. Airlines need to do better and send us better planes to Nigeria.
The premium economy cabin, or should I say British Airways World Traveller Plus cabin, had a 242 configuration with 2 seats an aisle, 4 seats in the middle, an aisle, and 2 seats, for a total of 44 seats in this cabin. I had a little issue with my leg rest. It seemed stuck at some point. Let's talk about the products that were provided in the premium economy cabin. We were provided with noise cancelling headphones, which was sealed with the amenity kit. We were also provided with a thick blanket. Remember guys, the blankets aren't for you to take home. Inside the amenity kit was an eye mask, toothbrush and toothpaste, a pen, lip balm, and a pair of socks. I was a bit disappointed with the entertainment screen. It felt like this was an economy screen and not a premium cabin screen. The size of the screen felt quite small. Key to note that it was a touch screen which could also be operated with a remote control, which was located to the left-hand side of the seat. By the way, who still uses this whole joystick part of the remote? I feel it's one of those features of the remote that needs updating. What do you guys think? Good to know that the seats in premium are reclinable, but of course not to a full flat bed. I also like that there was sufficient room between the seats to place a drink. Not long after we're airborne, we were offered drinks and pretzels. Gosh, I hate pretzels. Am I the only one? For the main meal, we're offered an option of chicken or beef, to which I chose chicken. I love that the meals in the premium cabin were served in a ceramic plate. On the plate was a fresh salad, some salad dressing, chicken tikka masala with rice. It was also served with some lovely dessert. This looked absolutely yummy. The meal was also served with naan bread. You know I said that it looked yummy? It tasted absolutely delicious. See how I cleared the plates. Let's talk about the entertainment system. The selection was quite decent, but I was so tired that I didn't even have the time to watch anything and slept off for most of the flight. Not long before we landed, we were offered a sandwich and drink. I opted for water. Let's take a quick tour of the washroom. Standard size, and it was very clean. The washroom had both a changing seat and a baby changing table. I haven't seen a changing seat on a plane before, so I thought this was a very useful feature in the toilet so that you can easily, change your shoes or just adjust yourself without having to sit on the toilet. I love that the washroom has sanitizing wipes and also that there were beautiful products from the White Company to wash and moisturize your hands. Notice the coat hook by the door to hang clothing items when you're in the washroom. After nearly 6 hours, we arrived at London Heathrow Terminal 5. The flight was very smooth. Overall, a pleasant flight, but I do feel that we need more modern planes coming to Africa as a whole. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this flight review. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. See you next time.